Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We will cover topic elasticity for today with the objective to understand and calculate the price elasticity of demand and discuss its concept and determinant. So for today, we will understand the elasticity keanjuran, and under the elasticity there is a demand and supply. Under the demand, there are price elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand, and cross elasticity of demand. Under the supply, there is price elasticity of supply. So what does it mean by price elasticity of demand? Price elasticity of demands measure the degree of responsiveness of the quantity demanded for a particular good with respect to the change in price. It means how sensitive certain product toward it and respond to change of price. For example, let's say a car and motorcycle. So when the price for the car change, how much or how many quantity demanded change? Okay, so there is a formula. Price elasticity of demand here, the percentage change in quantity demanded of good X and percentage change in price of good X. For example, let's say when the price of this one product change, initially the price is 30 ringgit and it's changed to 40 ringgit. And the quantity demanded change from quantity demanded 1, which is 50, and increase to quantity demanded 2, which is 75. What happened? Because in the law of demand stated, when the price increase, the quantity demanded decrease. When the price decrease, the quantity demanded increase. So here, please calculate what is the value for the price elasticity of demand. Okay, you can exclude the negative signs and send the answer in the Google Drive. Okay, so here we have different degree of responsiveness in the price elasticity of demand. We have perfectly inelastic, the value is 0. Inelastic, the price elasticity of demands between 0 to 1. Unitary elastic, quantity price elasticity of demands equal to 1. Elastic, infinite, 2 less than 1. Perfectly elastic, infinite. Okay, here I draw the draw. Okay. In the elasticity, we have elasticity of demands and elasticity of supply. Today we cover price elasticity of demand. In the price elasticity of demands, it's measure how sensitive certain product in response to the change of price. The quantity demanded, we're looking at the quantity demanded of certain products in response to the change in price. What does it mean by perfectly inelastic? As you can see here, perfectly inelastic, the illustration shows that no matter how the price change, the quantity demanded will stay the same. Here, the demand curve remain the same. When the price 1, the quantity demanded here. When the price 2, the quantity demanded also remain the same. The vertical demand curve. It shows here a vertical demand curve. What does it mean? It means that consumer will buy the goods and services regardless of the movements of price, even when the price increase from P1 to P2. No matter how the price change, the quantity demanded will stay the same. For example, think about examples. For examples, medical needs, inhaler. Even though the price change, you still need to buy that medication so that you you can help you in terms of your health. So please think about and write the answer for the question 1, and this one is for the questions 2. Examples from the tourism perspective. Okay. Next is inelastic. Elastic meaning a change in the price of the good cause a smaller percentage change in quantity demanded. It shows here a steeper slope of demand curve. It means when the price 1, the quantity demanded is Q1. When the price 2, quantity demanded is Q2. There's only smaller percentage of the change in quantity demanded here. Okay, meaning for examples inelastic petrol. Okay, because the cars need petrols, right? So think about the example from the tourism perspective. Third question. Here, unitary elastic. The change in the price of good causes an equal percentage change in quantity demanded. It shows a rectangular hyperbola demand curve. So here, when the price 1, quantity demanded 1, price 2, quantity demanded 2. Consumer responds to an equivalence percentage of change in quantity demanded from Q1 to Q2 as the price change from P1 to P2. Think about an example here from tourism perspective. And here, elastic meaning that a change in the price of the good causes a bigger change in quantity demanded. Okay, as you can see here, there is a flatter slope of demand curve. When the price 1, the quantity demanded Q1. Price 2, quantity demanded 2. There is a bigger percentage of change in quantity demanded. For example, if you like to eat chocolate, when there is a change of price of chocolate, you will change to others. So question 5, think about example from the tourism perspective. And here, perfectly elastic, meaning that the price change, okay, there is a price change. When there's price change, the quantity demanded change infinite. So there is a horizontal demand curve. At certain price, the quantity demanded is infinite. So, for example, the last time there's kid like to play something like toys, but now the toys not available in the market because there's no demands for that product, for example. So when they change your price, the quantity demanded change independent. That means price elasticity along demand curve. This one is perfectly unresponsive. This one not very responsive. This one 1-to-1 responsive. This one relatively responsive, and this one perfectly responsive. Okay, coming back to the slide. So this one perfectly inelastic. For example, medical conditions. Mask last time in 2019, when the price change of the mask, the quantity demanded remain the same. People still buy the mask. Inelastic, for example, petrol. If the petrol price increase, you still need to buy petrol. Example here in unitary elastic, maybe necessity. Okay, elastic, there is a bigger change of quantity demanded due to the in response to change of price. This one is something that Hajiyah, which is comfort, it's giving you comfort. So maybe it's a chocolate bar, for example. And this one may be a given good, for example. Okay. Now your task is think about it from the from the tourism perspective. Okay. So here there are few factors that cause the price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity demand change due to a few factors. For example, availability of substitute. Availability of substitute meaning that the goods with more substitute have a higher chances for elasticity. But the goods that has less substitute, it will be inelastic. What does it mean? It means that you or a consumer respond to a rise in price by switching to a substitute. Okay, demand is usually inelastic when fewer or no substitutes are available. For example, tea and coffee are substitute. If the price of the tea rise, the consumer will change to buying coffee instead. So if more substitute, the price elasticity is higher to elastic. The less substitute, it becomes inelastic. Proportions of income spent on a product, meaning that if only a small proportions of income is spent on a good, the demand will be inelastic. For example, toothpaste and salt, because it only costs 2 ringgit to buy salt, so you don't really mind paying for that. So the consumer may still buy toothpaste although the price has increased by 10%. On the other hand, goods for which the consumer spends a larger proportions of his income will have elastic demand. For example, car and house. Okay. And from the tourism perspective, if if renting a bicycle at the tourism attraction place costs only small proportions of income, they don't really mind paying it. But if rent a car, it costs more, it become elastic. Okay, so if only small proportions of income spends, it's inelastic, but it's bigger, then it's elastic. Nature of goods, necessity versus luxury, meaning that the demands for essential goods is generally less elastic. For example, the consumers still have to buy rice even there is an increase in price. On the other hand, the demand for luxurious goods, for example, watch, shoes, it is more elastic because even with a small change in their prices, there is a large change in quantity demanded. So if it's a necessity, it becomes inelastic. It's a luxury, it's elastic. Consumer habits, meaning that we as a consumer, we have our own habit. We consume particular goods, for example, coffee, cake, or we travel to certain places because we love that place. So the demands for the good will be inelastic because it becomes an essential items to them. If it's not your habits or you don't really prefer it, it becomes elastic because you can choose other places. Think about it from the tourism perspective also. Consumer demands, joint demands. Okay, joint demands meaning that for goods are jointly demanded, such as car and petrol, for example, so bread and jam. The elasticity is linked in similar way. For example, if the demand for cars is less elastic, the demand for petrol will become less elastic. for if the demand is elastic, the demand for bread is elastic, the demands for jam also elastic. So it depends on the joint demands for this product. Time frame. Remember I talked about COVID-19, March 2019, and now. So during 2019, there was a pandemic, right? So people will buy masks even though the price is expensive. But now, 2025, due to the time frames, there's a lot of suppliers that produce or sell masks. So time frame in the short term, demand tend to be more inelastic because it may take time for a price change to become known for a consumer to respond to it. Additionally, in the short runs, the goods that are demanded will have limited substitute like masks. So the longer the time periods of the price change, the more elastic the demands become. Within a long period, the consumer will gain more knowledge about the market situations and more substitute can be found. Level of income meaning that with high income, it will be more inelastic demand because being rich, they are less sensitive to price change. However, lower income will have elastic demand where a slight change in the price of the good will affect the budget. But it depends to the situations and preferences. Okay, so here this is price elasticity of demands and the total revenue. Meaning price elasticity or demands elastic, hereditary, and elastic, where it shows that the relationship between the price elasticity of demands and a firm's total revenue. The total revenue TR is equals to price charged and the quantity sold. So total revenue is price charged, for example, 10 ringgit, and quantity sold, for example, 100. So the total revenue you times 8 tens and 100. Okay. So here, price elasticity of demands and its effect on total revenue. It shows that when demands for a good is elastic, an increase, an increase in the price increase will cause the total revenue decrease. Why? Because the law of demand stated when the price increase, the quantity demanded decrease. So if it's elastic, when the price increase, the total revenue decrease, and when the price decrease, the total revenue increase. But for the inelastic here, it shows that the demand curve will steeper, meaning that when the price increase, the demands also increase, and when the price decrease, the demands also decrease. For example, we talk about medicals items, for example. Here we talk about more substitutes or more substitute product, for example. Okay. Here, income elasticity of demands. So income elasticity demands is another objective which we will cover later, inshallah. So for today exercise, I already asked you to calculate this, which I inform you the price 1 and then the price 2 and quantity demanded 1 to quantity demanded 2, meaning that when the price 1 is 40, price 2 is 30, what is the quantity demanded? Quantity demanded 1 is 50, quantity demanded is 75. You need to calculate the price elasticity of demand. So exclude the negative sign and then explain the answer and then give example from tourism perspective. And also I ask you to think about the example here from tourism perspective. Okay, Later, maybe inshallah, we will do exercise and to calculate your price elasticity of demand for your product related to the TMGT 1323, which is Introductions to Entrepreneurship. Okay, so your exercise for today, calculate the formula here, explain it from the here, and briefly talk about the example here from tourism perspective, and find at least one article is individual, so 3 articles in the group related to your topic of your assignments. Okay, your assignment topic, find at least one article each, individual or 3 in a group, related to this concept. Okay, that will be your exercise. Okay guys, that's all for today and your homework. Inshallah, we will see each other again later.